What's going on, guys? In today's project we're talking about a really well loved pair of Wolverine 1000 mile boots. Now if you take a close look at these, they're extremely worn out. The leather's tired, the soles are shot, and the inside there's some issues going on with those footbeds. So with these boots no longer being made and the favourite of the customer, it's really important we get these guys refreshed, rebuilt back up to their former glory. So join us today for the full Wolverine 1000 mile boots rebuild. Okay guys, so now it's time for the breakdown process on these much loved Wolverine boots. Now I think this is going to be the biggest restoration project that we've had on the channel. I'm talking everything is coming off of these boots. The soles, the midsoles, the welts and the footbeds. I'm going to deconstruct them right down to the uppers and rebuild them back up to their former glory. So join us today for this full restoration on these 1000 mile boots. Time for some comes off cleaner stripper. So we're going to glue a leather patch on the inside here. A lot of the lining is coming away, as you can see from the inside there, so we're just going to reattach this in. That's just going to secure that area from getting any worse. So surprisingly, the midsoles weren't even leather. They are just fiberboard, essentially cardboard and paper. They did have a small leather lining on them, but that whole thing is just completely worn through anyway. So not the best to expect from a nice pair of boots like this, but we'll be upgrading that to a really nice piece of leather for the footbeds. Let's get going. Okay, so now we're going to use the old footbed as a pattern. We're going to draw around it, cut it out, and then we'll have the right size and shape for our new footbeds. The back panel here has got some stitches missing, so we're just going to run a stitch down there just to secure that stuff back in place. So now it's time to get these boots cleaned, conditioned and coloured back to their former glory. We're going to be adding in some saddle soap first. I'm going to brush that into the whole shoe. That's really going to clean it up and condition the leather. It's quite worn and tired. We do have some scuffs and scratches at the front here, so we're going to try our best to resolve that and get these looking fresh. So now it's time to get some new welts stitched onto these beautiful boots. We've got them conditioned, cleaned, we've got all the insides fixed up, looking sharp. So now it's time to get these nice new welts on. I've gone ahead and I've dyed a welt that was just a normal natural leather colour. I've dyed it to match the uppers there. Got some wax thread. I'm going to use this to hand stitch all around both of these boots. Let's get going. So now we're going to use our groover tool. We're going to groove a channel all the way around the sole for the stitches to lie in. So now it's time to get these soles stitched on. We're going to be putting a brown in the top and in the bottom. We've got white in the machine at the moment and our bobbin has actually ran out, so we're going to put in some new thread into this bobbin here. And then we're going to get the thread that's in the machine changed over to brown as well. Yeah, look, there's a G for cobbler G. Tell you can't beat the look of a new welt with a new stitch. It just looks so good. Now we're going to add in some threaded nails. These are going to secure the heel blocks from the inside here. Alright guys, so that's us completely done with this week's major restoration project. Now when these 1,000 mile boots came in, they were in a sorry looking state. So we had to rip off every single piece from the bottom there and completely rebuild them. These almost broke me, but I have to say it was a real fun and a real pleasure to bring these boots back to life. So guys, as always, thank you so much for dropping by, hitting up the likes, the comments and subscribing. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Mad respect. Alright, so I guess we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.